So just showing you this because I just made a trumpet from a piano, and I think it's pretty wild, to be honest. You also heard like a trumpet kind of thing going in the background, and this is a piano loop I stole from Nasco. But yeah, that's what it sounds like, and this is like a trumpet sample on Spitfire. But I made it all from this one piano. So let's do a deep dive. And first of all, just routed it into the mixer. And if we solo this side, just the piano, and I put this on. It really doesn't do much. It just brightens, like it's like one of those like EQ things, just adding like some frequency and just boosting some stuff. It sounds nice though. And this is the process chain that I made to make the trumpet, and we'll just listen to that. So let's just get rid of all of this stuff, and first of all I just reduced some of its gain and whatever, like it's going to be added back on because I compress it and stuff later on. This is the plugin that kind of inspired the whole thing, and I just found it because I was messing around with different plugins. I don't even know I had this, but it's really cool, and we'll go through it in a bit. But yeah, like another one of those tone controls things, and just adding some air, and this is pretty cool. It's like this weird panner, and I don't know what it does. If it's like, I don't know. It just sounds really cool, and it's got like lots of like weird presets, and they all kind of it just sounds cool. Don't know how it works. I'm guessing Spectral is some sort of like, it does the like high end and low end differently, and I don't know. Anyway, sounds cool. Cool little plugin. Also, don't know if these are free. I don't know where I got them from. And I also added on a chroma, which at this stage that does absolutely nothing. But yeah, I don't know if I've shown you chroma, but essentially you can select a band or frequencies of where it's kind of like an auto tune, right? And it's gonna put everything into like a key. But yeah, so it's gonna like kind of push everything down into a thing, but because we're already in E minor and the sample's in E minor, it's not really doing anything, and you can see that because I love how it wasn't doing anything like a second ago. Now it's doing. Oh yeah. wasn't doing. Oh, okay, there we go. So you can see in like, if it's blue, like it means it's actually doing something. And right now we're in E minor, and I'm just taking out the, like it's duplicating the C's here. So, yeah, whatever. And this is kind of the plugin that started it all. It's this weird like degrader kind of plugin. It's got all these weird presets I was just messing around with, and you can have a look at it. I'm just gonna loop this section here. But yeah, this is one that I used. Won't blast your ears out with that. It sounds absolutely terrible, but I noticed that it kind of changed the piano into like sine waves and like with resonance, and so I put on a phase distortion, and can't explain to you how phase distortion works. Signal while setting the phases of the individual harmonics, blah blah blah. So there you go. It even tells you right there. I was going to try and explain it, but I still don't know what it does. Anyway, it uses phases and it makes harmonics. Pretty much that's all you need to know. And after putting phase distortion on, it sounds like this. Still terrible. And I ended up putting some compression on it. And this is another one of my favorite plugins, and it has lots of like cool presets and just weird stuff because it's got like a warper, a pitch shifter and a reverb in it, and it just does some really crazy stuff. It's kind of like basic presets, really cool. Like, you know, I could just resample this and pitch it down, but sometimes it just adds like weird artifacts and just like sounds different. And this is what we get. And I just like cut out the lows, and finally I just slapped on some random beam preset. I don't know what it does. It's like a reverb, I guess. So yeah, I don't know about you, but they sound really fucking similar. Don't know, just a weird little tutorial, but also I just set up the mini meters thing up here, and I had to shift like all my top bar over, which was actually kind of handy because I just deleted a whole bunch of shit that I just don't use, and now I've got a little spot for it, so it's always up there. And it's just super handy because I can just see all the... Also, mate started making a pretty cool house track. I'll send it to you. But I hope you enjoy. Peace.